Hello everyone, I hope you had a good start to 2024. Today I have 10 more reasons to be excited for the year ahead, as I'm going to share with you some of the new cozy games I'm most looking forward to playing this year. I have done a whole separate video based on new farming games coming this year, so I've tried to avoid including farming games here. But putting this list together was honestly so hard because there are so many exciting games coming, and I'm finally done it and I'm ready to share it with you. Let me know what games you're most excited for in the comments, but here are my top picks. In at number 1, we have Chef RPG. For the longest amount of time, I've been saying that I need a good cozy cooking game, and although Kuznir did satisfy some of that, it did get a little bit hectic at times. So my hopes are high for Chef RPG, and this game is a wonderful pixel art style game set in 2045 in a beautiful seaside town called White Ash Harbour. Your task in this open world, open-ended simulation game is to revive the once famous Le Sequoia restaurant. In the game, you'll be able to forage, hunt, grow, and shop for all of the ingredients required to make over 200 different dishes to serve in your restaurant. Designers will be happy because there are hundreds of different furniture pieces that will help the restaurant of your dreams come to life. And owning a restaurant is obviously a big undertaking, so you will need some help from your friends. There is the ability to hire staff, which is great, and also meet a variety of different townspeople along your journey. They will be able to give you special rewards, help with the activities, and may even spark up a special romance. Although Chef RPG initially had a planned release for September 23, it's obviously been pushed back and we're now looking at 2024 release. The game is due to be released on Steam for PC and Mac users and also the Switch. However, the Switch release may come a few months after the initial Steam release, so don't fear, Switch players, hopefully it will still be coming. For number 2, we have a gardening game called Garden Life, a cozy simulator. Now this does verge on the farming side of things, but it is so cozy and so peaceful, I wanted to include it in this list because I think it does still differ from your traditional farming sim. If you haven't figured it out, this is a gardening sandbox simulator, and the aim of the game is to revive an overgrown and abandoned space into a blossoming and beautiful garden. In order to get your garden going, you must plant, water and fertilize some of the many seeds available in the game. You must also take care of weeds and protect your plants from any niggling pests. But this game isn't just about taking care of your plants, you can also decorate with some of the wonderful furniture that can be purchased in the market. From playing the demo, the decorating in this game is really nice and there is no constraining placement grid, which I love. There are 2 ways to play this game: story mode, where you follow a narrative storyline to complete quests, earn rewards, and unlock different things, but you can also play in creative mode, which I obviously love because this will allow you to decorate to your heart's content. Garden Life is releasing on the 22nd of February onto the Switch, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Up next, we have Toown, a different story, which will be dropping on the PC, Switch, Xbox and PlayStation in Q2 of this year, but a demo is on the horizon soon. This game is a narrative RPG with turn-based combat. It is set in a seemingly pleasant, cozy American town during the 1960s, and the story follows a young girl and her brother who are visiting their grandpa over the summer, but this summer vacation soon begins to take a mysterious twist as children begin to disappear. In order to solve the mystery and save the town, you will embark on an adventure into the Underside, which isn't something rude, don't worry, it is just the name for the demon world, where you will run into some demons, dungeon bosses, and you will have to fight them by summoning your own inner demons and those you have tamed. Fear not though, there is a lighter side to the game and there are plenty of wholesome activities to partake in, such as earning pocket money at the grocery store, relaxing gardening, fishing, and getting some gains at the gym to improve your physical health. I've said it a million times, but I am a huge fan of pixel art graphics, and from what I've seen so far of this game, the art style has been done fabulously and it looks so vibrant and wholesome. I'm very excited for Toown, and honestly, I cannot wait to give it a try. For number 4, we have a game I'm not seeing enough people talk about. This is Été, which means summer in French, and it has been created by a small team of indie devs based in Montreal, Canada. This is a very relaxing and unique game all about painting. Here you play as a budding painter who has just recently moved to the city, and as you explore your new surroundings armed with your paintbrush, the world will literally come to life and you'll be transformed into a stunning watercolor piece of art. Keep your eyes peeled as you move around the world and you can collect things in your very own album. Back in your studio and you'll be able to paint your very own pieces of artwork to either display in your apartment or complete commissions for the locals. When you first move into your studio, the apartment will also look a little bit bare, but don't worry, you will be able to decorate this too. I've previously played the demo and it was super chilled. There is no failure, no time pressure, and there is no particular requirement to complete quests in a particular order, which is very appealing to me. I can really see this game becoming one of my go-to casual games to relax with, and what makes this even better is that there isn't long to wait, as this will be coming to PC in Q1 of 2024. Another game which I played the demo for and really enjoyed is Botany Mana. This is an exploration puzzle game set in the 19th century in the beautiful grounds of an English manor. I swear I'm not just including this because it is set in England, just an FYI. In this game though, you play as a retired botanist called Arabella Green, and the main aim of the game is to figure out a series of puzzles to help find the ideal habitat for forgotten flora. You'll have to use your brain to gather clues and help find the answers, and as the plants grow, you'll learn more about the mysterious qualities that they hold. From the demo, I really enjoyed the different puzzles. They weren't too complex and the game still had a very relaxing feel to it. And what made it even better was that there were plenty of beautiful scenes to enjoy throughout. If this game seems like something you would enjoy, it is scheduled for release in Q1 and it will be coming to the Switch, Xbox, PlayStation and PC. If, like me, you love cats and you're a fan of exploration games, you're going to want to get excited for Little Kitty, Big City. As the title suggests, in this game you play as a cat who unfortunately has got lost in the big city, and the main objective is to find your way home, and throughout there is going to be some trials and tribulations. In the open world, there will be lots to do and see, including completing quests, helping your animal friends who are in trouble, or just generally causing total chaos. I'm definitely a fan of the chaos. There are lots of things to collect and there are even cute hats to find and wear. We still don't have a release date for this game yet, but it is coming to the Switch, Xbox, PC, and we may see another demo release like we saw in the summer of 2023. So if you haven't already, make sure you have it wishlist on Steam if it looks like the perfect game for you. Do you ever find yourself just wanting to decorate or build in just a totally chill environment? Well, number 7, we have Tiny Glade, and I have been following this game's development on Twitter for a very long time, and every time they post a new snippet of gameplay or picture, I get very excited. Tiny Glade is a free-form building game all about creating beautiful castles without management and combat, so it truly is relaxing. The graphics in this game also have a fairy tale and enchanting twist, which makes it even more appealing. If you enjoy games such as Townscaper, I'm sure you will love this one. From what I've seen so far in the trailer, it really looks like there are endless building possibilities and decor choices, and it is totally gridless, which means that you'll have a lot of freedom in your builds. If you're looking for a totally chilled building game, this will be a fantastic option to play in 2024. It is scheduled for release on PC at some point this year. Number 8 is another game that has Tiny in the title. This is Tiny Bookshop. I've done some digging online and some websites are touting this for a Q1 release, however I don't think that has been confirmed. I said at the beginning of this video I wanted more cooking games, but in reality I think that just applies to more cozy genre management games, and this game is just that. Tiny Bookshop is a cozy narrative management game where, you've guessed it, you get to run your very own bookshop, but this bookshop has a twist. It isn't contained within bricks and mortar, no, this bookshop is on wheels, which of course means that it gets to travel around. And one of those benefits is that you get to set up shop in a bunch of different scenic locations whilst getting to know the locals. And the locals all have different reading habits, so make sure you are stocking up on books that satisfy their reading needs. You are also able to customize your bookshop with items you collect and add new mechanics. The graphics and overall vibes of this game are so wholesome, and what makes it even better is that the developers were actually inspired by a real-life tiny yellow bookshop they discovered whilst travelling. At the moment, this is just confirmed for a Steam release, but I am so excited for it. Number 9 is another shop management game. Honestly, it's like all my prayers have been answered this year. This is Trash Goblin, and although it may not have a cutesy main character because, well, you're a goblin, the gameplay and overall surroundings may still tick those boxes for you. In this fantasy sim, you are able to discover, clean and upcycle lots of different trinkets to a variety of very interesting and somewhat quirky characters. There are over 180 trinkets, accessories and variations to find, and you'll have 8 different tools to use across 3 trinket care minigames. This game also has endless customers, which in turn means endless gameplay, so you can keep satisfying those customer orders to your heart's content. Trash Goblin is aiming to launch on PC first, and we may see it make its way to other platforms in the future. The demo is available now on Steam, and we will hopefully see early access at some point this year. I had such a hard decision picking my final game because there are so many that are coming that I am excited for, but I decided to go with Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley. I played this demo in the summer of 2023 and honestly it shocked me how much I loved it. I watched the Moomins as a child, so it was definitely a little bit nostalgic for me, but you will definitely not have needed to have done that to enjoy this indie adventure game. In this game, you are transformed to the Moomin Valley, and through a rich story, your goal is to help restore the valley. There are plenty of different puzzles to do as you enjoy moving your way through the beautifully hand-drawn world. The sound and the music in this game were also breathtaking, and I really enjoyed them in the demo. Expect this game to drop sometime in March on the Switch, PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Very excited for it. Honestly, this list could have been 100 times bigger because there are so many wonderful games coming this year, and narrowing it down was super hard, and I'm sure new games will pop up and I'll get even more excited for them. I hope you enjoyed looking at these games with me and expect plenty more upcoming game videos this year. Let me know in the comments which one you are most excited for, and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye!